The world is no stranger to Punjab's entrepreneurial spirit, her people's resourcefulness and flair for enterprise, and incomparable work ethics resulting in enviable market with high potential in terms of scale and scope, which even earned her the moniker Manchester of India. And now in the 21st century, Punjab has once again opened the gates wider, where government and industry captains have pledged to develop and sustain growth, making ecosystem for an ideal investment opportunity.
West Punjab is a very unique kind of a model. It is a single window, typically office, beyond going to a single window system, wherein we are empowered not only to approach investors, to attract them, but also to give all kind of regulatory clearances in the state. I mean, this is absolutely unique, where all the powers of 23 departments are vested in one agency, and the approvals are given from this one office without in any way depending on any other department of the government.
Growing year on year, increasing turnover and capacity, the time is ripe to invest in Punjab. Ease of doing business finds deeper dimensions with a dedicated relationship manager who handholds throughout the business life cycle. Be it exploration, by creating project feasibility proposal, which includes cost-benefit analysis of recovery of FCI, etc. Facilitating land identification and department consultations. Starting a business which got easier than ever with a unified regulator like Invest Punjab and quick time-bound clearances from more than 40 plus services across 12 plus departments. All this happens in a time-bound manner, right at the comfort of your home, as all you have to do is visit Invest Punjab Business First Portal. A GIS mapping of 49 industrial focal points makes starting a business hassle-free for entrepreneurs.
Setting up business too seems like a cakewalk with easy online allotment, auto approvals from Punjab Pollution Control Board for green category industries.
Single joint inspection for granting construction permits as well as power connection within 15 days at industrial focal points. Seamless way of operating business with central inspection system. Joint inspection for labor, boilers and pollution as well as longer validity for licenses and permissions.
From application to finishing stages and where I am right now, thanks to Invest Punjab and thanks to these brilliant people working there, none of my people, none of my CEOs, none of my operational in charge felt they're dealing with, I'm sorry gentlemen, but I'm being frank, felt they're dealing with a babu. These are empowered people, they're highly educated. In fact, some of them are far more educated than my CEOs and CEOs. They know what they're doing. The policies have thought and strategy. So I'm extremely proud of being in Punjab, and I endorse everything they've said because I have been through it. We've traveled the length and breadth of Punjab more than 3 times over the past 2 years. But the last 10 months, when we decided, yes, let's do this, let's put our money in, let's invest and let's get rolling, has been a breeze.
Undying entrepreneur spirit of the local people of Punjab. We have been buying this from this MSME sector, and always you enhance your technology, and then you feel, oh, is this vendor base going to give me the high technology? And this undying spirit has gone ahead in so much and helped us so much that now not only they have invested along with us, but now I am happy to state the MSME sector located in Punjab, we buy the material for our plants in South. Why? Because they can give that quality, and there is that cost advantage. Even if the material has to move from Punjab to South, we are able to make a difference.
A perfect synergy between the state government. Punjab has no domicile restriction for hiring. bold reforms with 24/7 shifts for all genders and peaceful labor with no major lockouts or strikes in the last 3 decades.
I really appreciate the very strong support the Punjab government made to our company. So thanks to that, we could restart the partial production operation in our plant in Punjab. So at this moment, we are checking all the machines and so on, and also training the people so that they will follow the SOP 100%.
Punjab stands tall amidst other Indian states across all indicators of the Interstate Migrant Policy Index like labour policies, child welfare, housing, social welfare, education, health, sanitation and political participation. What also makes Punjab the ideal business destination are lucrative employment subsidies of up to 48,000 rupees per employee for a term of 5 years, irrespective of their domicile, number of employees, and this isn't even linked to the FCI. Unmatched incentives like 100% exemption from electricity duty, stamp duty, CLU, EDC charges and property tax is just the cherry on the top. To top this, a 200% recovery of FCI is motivating enough for businessmen to throng to this business-friendly ecosystem, this rich land of culture and opportunities. With tax reimbursement on net GST for pan-India sales, recovery up to 15 years, cost of land covered under fixed capital investment, and a minimum annual incentive assurance, which allows a recovery of 2.5% of FCI, even if there is an inverted tax structure. A progressive state with a thriving entrepreneurial base with high quality of life, which results in a way higher life expectancy as compared to the national average. The best educational institutions,
for any kind of industry, you require to have a certain kind of environment. Knowledge City gives you the intellectual milieu that you require to create an industrial hub. More importantly, it also gives you locally trained manpower of the best kind that you can find anywhere in the world.
State-of-the-art healthcare facilities, hospitality and recreational facilities. But that's not all. Punjab has the recorded lowest share of cognizable crime rates amongst major industrialized states, making it the safest place to do business. Effective governance has ensured political stability, making Punjab bag the 3rd position across all Indian states when it comes to the same in a survey conducted by NCAER. The unmatched business climate in the state, along with the state's supportive policies, has encouraged industries in Punjab to invest, expand, diversify and grow to new heights. Reason enough for highest branch penetrations across India and also an extremely high credit penetration. When it comes to infrastructure, Punjab's unparalleled ease of logistics ensure last-mile connectivity. Dedicated freight corridors mean increased speed, increased capacity and low cost. No wonder Punjab has been ranked the #1 in safety and security of cargo movement. Seamless connectivity extends from roadways to railways and airports. It is indeed a boon for any entrepreneur who seeks to do business across states, since Punjab has the second highest rail density in India and road density 2 times higher than the national average. The state's strategic location makes it accessible from the Middle East, Central Asia and Europe. A truly empowered state, Punjab has the second highest per capita availability of power among all industrialized states of India. A power surplus state with a total installed capacity of 13,474 megawatts. Punjab is also one of the few future-ready states as it offers 944 megawatts of clean solar energy. What's more is the availability of power at the lowest per unit cost as compared to any state in India. Truly a dream come true for any manufacturing unit owner in the state. In the age of digital India, Punjab offers a truly digital economy with the highest rate of internet penetration. With a hopping 70% of users using internet on the phone, Punjab ranks first in all states when it comes to number of internet subscribers per 100 population. By far one of the most prosperous states thanks to the Green Revolution. Punjab has dominated the manufacturing and agricultural sectors for decades. That in itself translates to a much higher consumption power. While Punjab takes the top position for both average monthly income for agricultural households and average monthly consumption expenditure per household. Nearly 100 countries across the world are active consumers of made in Punjab products. From steel manufacturing to auto brands, rugby balls and of course textiles. Punjab-based enterprises are proud goods supplier to some markets leaders worldwide. Punjab isn't called the food bowl of India for nothing. The state holds quite an impressive ranking when it comes to the production of various food products like milk, wheat, rice, honey and food grain production. From being the leader in wheat yield worldwide to being the highest crop intensity state across India, a leader across Indian states in rice yield and with the third highest cold storage capacity, Punjab surely rules the roost when it comes to food production. It is but obvious that Punjab is now home to some of the world's leading food brands, making it the most lucrative for new ventures, where they get opportunities to join the league of entrepreneurial superstars.
Our experience in executing this project has been extremely positive. We have received tremendous support from the Punjab Bureau of Investment. All approvals have happened in a time-bound fashion. In fact, it is commendable that the approach of the Bureau has been one of finding a solution to any problem that comes in the way. And it is this collaboration that has enabled this project to be executed in a short span of time.
But the buck doesn't stop at fruit production in Punjab. The state is home to some of the biggest textile brands. The producer of 95% of Indians' woolen knitwear, 7th in cotton fabric production, 3rd in installed spinning capacity. From sourcing raw material to apparel production, Punjab's textile value chain has come full circle.
What I am today, what the Trident is today, is a blessing of the state of Punjab. Only in this state, this ecosystem can create an entrepreneur like us who are started with a very humble background and grown to international level. The way they the ecosystem, the government, the environment, and the entrepreneurial spirit of Punjabis. Today we are among the top 5 in the world in home textiles. So I really salute this land of opportunity.
One of the first industries to set up in Punjab were the ones to reap the most benefits. Case in point, the bicycle industry. Home to the largest bicycle manufacturer, Punjab is aptly named India's bicycle hub due to its production capacity. The state is also home to the second biggest forging company in India and the first in the country for production of machine and hand tools. And it's the availability of this engineering skill that Punjab has also emerged as the leader in agri-machinery manufacturing.
By simplifying the procedures and documents, ensuring transparent workflow, online applications and approvals, self-attestations, etc., Punjab has demonstrated how government can facilitate businesses.
Very much impressed with energy, enthusiasm, and dynamism. So I'm very looking forward to interactions with the state of Punjab and the people of Punjab.
And the feather on Punjab's already full cap is being the proud supplier of low dropout regulators for use in fabrication of equipment on board spacecraft rocket Chandrayaan-2. Such is the efficacy of the engineering of the resident companies that SCL also supplied multiplex analog signal processor at Large Hadron Collider, CERN, Geneva. But it isn't just the big businesses that the state supports. The state government has implemented Right to Business Act to reduce the regulatory compliance burden for MSMEs. The state government has implemented numerous attractive incentives for MSMEs, creating easy access to finance, development of common facility center, introducing and promoting Make in Punjab policy, providing support for resolution of payment issues, and creating R&D centers for capacity building of MSMEs, giving birth to suppliers in global value chain. In fact, Global INC has many players stationed here, where commitment to progress is not just a statement. The number speaks for itself. INR 60,000 CR investment has been grounded under the current regime.
Projects which are actually either you can see them under implementation, construction going on ground, and there are some that are even completed and become operational. So these projects all over the state, across different sectors, ranging from a massive expansion in the Bathinda refinery, so petrochemicals, into of course our favorite food processing sector, because Punjab being an agricultural state gives a very high priority to food processing, and then light engineering, textiles. So across various sectors that Punjab has been known for, and that have started attracting even more investments now.
Invest Punjab truly provides the best experience to both domestic and international investors by facilitating them throughout their investment life cycle.
It's taken us a long time to go through the various facts and figures and to put up something which we feel will benefit the state and also benefit the industry that moves into the state. So you're all welcome, and I hope that when you come here, you will find a congenial atmosphere in the state and a good state to work in. Welcome to you all.
A fertile ground for young enterprises and entrepreneurs. A success story written with the ink of unbridled ambition. Invest Punjab, business first.